Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. I want to start off by giving no praise to YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Peace and safety be upon the elect, YASHARAHLA, the elect of Israel. Now, coming at you with a video today because I just wanted to bring this out real quick on how not to be like, just like this brother said, let this be an example of how not to be, I'm gonna show this video, and this is one of those dudes from the tried and refined Chicago camp. I'm gonna show Akim this. All right, I'm gonna let this play. Holding the blunt. Letting that social media get to him, man.
Another bad part about it is the gun and gang violence that we got.
Letting that,
around our city and our music,
trying to get caught up in that lifestyle, man. You can't do this shit, Brother's gonna bring out scriptures on it too, for because this dude just said, put down the guns and pick up a money bag, For brothers that couldn't hear it, you could go to the video. This is what it's called by the brother GMS Sharmafba. But he said, that's why the brother brought this scripture out. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which is really, really fucking true, That's why the scriptures say you cannot eat of the that's in 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, where it says you cannot eat of the table of God and eat of the table of devils, and you can't serve God and mammon, Either you'll love the one and hate the other. But it says, for the love of evil, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Now it says, while some coveted after, and the word coveted means to basically lust. And you got two different types of lust. You have a righteous lust, which is the lust after YAHAWASHI and the things of YAHAWASHI, righteousness, and the lust after wickedness.
This is my job. This is my livelihood. Put the motherfucking guns down.
He talking about.
This is my job. This is my livelihood.
Talking about, you got the scriptures say, depart from the unjust. You got a nigga smoking weed. That's who he fellowship with. And my son, if sin is enticed, he consent thou not. Look at this shit. It's folly, man. It's wicked. You can't be doing that shit. Flexing on Snapchat, Twitter, and all that other bullshit. I mean, yeah, you could take pictures, you could post pictures and shit, but the scriptures say, although all things are lawful, not everything's expedient. That shit ain't expedient, man. But I just wanted to show Akim that real quick, and I'm gonna bring out this scripture real quick. First and foremost, I want to bring out this one in Matthew's, the 5th chapter. There's Matthew 5 verse 48. It says, be ye perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. Now, the shit that this nigga doing, he can be blamed for, because he is blamed for, because the word perfect means to be blameless. And that nigga is not blameless right now. Look at this shit that he doing, man. Look at this shit. You trying to be a prophet, but then you doing all this bullshit, flexing with money and all that. It's not cool. That's not how we conduct ourselves in this truth, man. And on top of that, this nigga holding a blunt. Come on, G. Come on, man. What part of the faith is that? Look at this shit. That whole music shit, give that shit up, man. You in this faith, if you in this faith, we give up everything in this world, man. We chose YAHAWASHI for a reason. Everything else, everything that's in this world, we left that shit alone, man. Once you start laboring for YAHAWASHI, that's the one and only job you do have, man. That's the only one and job that you commit your life to. Now you try and do things of this world, say if this nigga did make it, he gonna get caught up in them riches. How you can't be a prophet and a rapper? You know, you can't be a nigga you can't be in this world and then to be a servant of YAHAWASHI. You lukewarm, man. But I'm gonna bring out some more scriptures, man. This is I'm gonna bring that one out in Corinthians. This 1 Corinthians 10 verse I'm gonna start at 20. It says, "But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice unto devils and not to God. And I would not that ye should serve that ye should have fellowship with devils." And look at that's true, man. Because that's literally saying you only as real as the company you keep, man. Look who this nigga around. Look at this shit. Do not be like this nigga, man. Look at his man smoking a blunt. You know? Don't do that shit, man. Depart from the unjust. I just made a video on that shit. It's a lot. Oh, not on that shit, but that edification, man. But let me finish this. Let me finish the scripture. Salakia Akim. It says verse 21 in 1 Corinthians 10, it says, ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord, or the cup of YAHAWASHI, and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. Salakia. You can't be on both sides. Like, you gotta choose one, man. Yeah, you gotta choose one side, man. Or the Most High is gonna spit you out. Now let me bring that out too. You know, just because I quoted it. This is Revelations 3 verse 16. Or let me start at 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wert cold or hot. So the Most High said he much rather you be cold or hot, man, opposed to you being in the middle. Now verse 16, it says, so then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Now the brother Pashai went into that, and it says, I will spew thee. When it says I will spew thee out of my mouth, it means that you were once part of the body, but the Most High spit you out of the mouth. So now you're not a part of the body. You can't be conducting yourself like this, Akim. This shit is completely and utterly unacceptable, man. That flexing shit, that nigga shit, man. Leave that shit alone. You know. But yeah, Kun. Hold on, let me show the rest of this shit and the rest of this nigga shit. That shit is just off, man. Don't be like this, Akim.
This is my job. This is my livelihood.
See, thou shalt not follow the multitude to do evil, neither Salat. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrestle judgment. But the point is right there. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. And the shit that he doing, yeah, Con. The evil shit that this man is doing is, you know, that flexing shit, man. Give that shit up. Give that shit up, man. Now, I'm not saying Akim can't dress nice. Akim can't, you know, look well, you know, appropriate. Or you know, we YAHAWAH. But all this flexing shit right here, that shit is going off, man. You don't conduct yourself like that.
My job. This is my livelihood.
Salat.
This is my job. This is my livelihood.
This shit right here. Nah, man. We in Sha'awal. Meaning we in the grave, man. But with that, all I gotta say is this, Akim, you know, stay circumspect, stay diligent. Meaning to be attentive and be aware of your surroundings, you know? Stay diligent and attentive. And we left this world. We started laboring for YAHAWASHI to leave that shit alone, man. Leave that shit to the world, man. Let the other niggas do that shit. Do the will of YAHAWASHI, and that's it. That's all you got to do, man. Have faith in the Most High, and just do the will of the Lord. You know what? Matter of fact, that's the spirit. Salaki. I'm gonna end on this. Lord's will. You know. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of men." All that other shit is in-betweens, man. And we know what the Lord say about in-betweens. It is of evil. Let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. That's an in-between type shit, man. You know, the whole duty of what we have to do is just fear the Lord and keep his commandments, have faith in the Most High, and that's it, yo. Don't leave that shit alone, man. But with that, I'm going to say shalom.